A man from Staffordshire whose dog was killed by a rare disease known as Alabama rot is warning other pet owners to be vigilant. The 11-year-old spaniel Collie Cross died earlier this month. Now, his owner believes he contracted the fatal condition while walking on Cannock Chase, but the source of the illness is something scientists can't yet prove. Emma Thomas reports.
11-year-old Jake loved playing and loved walks over Cannock Chase.
He was a best mate to everybody in the family. His personality was one that said, "This is my pack, I will look after you, you look after me."
But 2 weeks ago he became unwell, showing signs of lethargy and sores. Within 2 days he deteriorated to the point that his family had no choice but for him to be put to sleep.
He was our comfort blanket. You looked at him, you felt good. You talked to him, you felt good. And he will be very, very missed.
Since Jake's story was shared on social media, other dog owners have contacted the family to say their pets are suffering similar symptoms.
The fact is, you can't ignore common sense and logic that if two people who don't know each other have walked their dogs in recent weeks on this land, there's a likelihood, a possibility that the disease has been contracted from here.
This animal hospital in Penkridge is where Jake was treated. Vets here fear they might have witnessed the early signs of more cases.
Usually most of the lesions we'll find are on the back legs or the lower limbs at the front. Okay. Often you'll find a wet patch just at the area at the top of the toes where dogs have been licking because the lesions are quite irritant.
While there are other suspected cases of Alabama rot in dogs who've walked on this part of Cannock Chase, because veterinary scientists know so little about the disease, it's almost impossible to identify a source. So advice to dog owners for now is to continue to enjoy the outdoors, but to be vigilant for any signs or symptoms. The Forestry Commission has said it's deeply saddened by Jake's death, but with only one confirmed case, it will not yet take any action. Emma Thomas, BBC Midlands Today, Cannock Chase.
And Emma joins me now. Emma, what more do we know about this mysterious disease, Alabama rot?
Well, Mary, the Veterinary College is researching to find out more. But what we do know is it first appeared in the UK in 2012. Most cases do seem to occur between November and March, but it is extremely difficult to diagnose definitively until a post-mortem is carried out, and pinpointing the source is even harder. Now, there's real concern here in Staffordshire, but it's important to say that these cases are rare and are dotted all around the country. So in the last 5 years, there have been 109 cases documented in the UK. Warwickshire had its first case of Alabama rot this year. Now, since 2012 here in the West Midlands, Shropshire has had 1 confirmed case. Staffordshire has had up to 3, with 2 cases this year, and Warwickshire is also up to 2, and Worcestershire has seen 5, 3 of those were this year. The simplest advice is that if you do find a sore on your dog which you can't explain, then take it to the vet as soon as possible.
OK, Emma, thank you.